So this journal entry is on mandated reporting and intimate partner violence. As a nurse, I have actually not ever experienced a situation where I had to report, and that didn't come across in any counseling sessions. And as a matter of fact, when the psychopic therapist that I work with takes on any new clients, he immediately says that's one of the first things that he says is, here are the things that I'm required to report. I'm required to report if you want to hurt yourself, and I'm required to report if you are hurting someone else. And so those things are out in the open from the beginning, but there's never been a situation where I've had to report anyone, or where that even came close to anything in our sessions. Now, we did have a situation where there was someone who had some suicidal thoughts, and we reached out to the psychiatrist, and there had been a medication change. So there was that instance where we did have to handle that situation. But as far as how I would handle a therapy approach with a perpetrator who is wanting to change their behaviors and has a past history of generational physical abuse in their childhood and angry outbursts, the best therapy modality is most likely DBT, dialectical behavioral therapy, and it would need to be initially individual and not group. And the reason being is because you obviously don't want them taking out their anger on other people in the group. But as they're learning and progressing and growing in those skills and modalities, then possibly group might be good for them to learn to practice to exercise those in a controlled setting where other people are around, and they can kind of get feedback, even in just body language and eye contact and things like that, to see how they're going to react in that situation. So like I said, group therapy probably isn't best initially, but it could be in the long road. Like I said, I have very limited experience with any type of intimate partner violence. I don't have any experience with that as far as a nurse goes. So I've never had to report that. I'm sure that I will come across it, and that I would like to adopt the practice that the therapist that I work with does, where he just says from the beginning, this is my policy and these are the things that I'm required to report. And I think that would be a good practice for me as I go forward as a practitioner. Thank you.